I did it again. I made a time machine. If you remember the 1980, a lot of things happened then. CNN first went on the air. Mount St. Helens exploded, and John Lennon got shot and killed. So it was a pretty rough year. But good news is the U.S. hockey team had the Miracle on Ice, and Jack in the Box came up with this. The Chicken Supreme sandwich. I've already had a bite of that. I know how this turns out. You're going to have to watch the video to find out. Spoiler alert, it's awesome! There you go. I ruined it. But you still got to watch anyway, so let's get started as I cook this thing up. Now, the thing that made the sandwich so good was the onion mayo in it. The recipe's a little difficult to come by, but I have it. So it's 3 teaspoons of distilled white vinegar, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of dried minced onions. We've got a 1/4 teaspoon of mustard powder and 1/8 of a teaspoon of xanthan powder. You're just going to mix this in together really, really well to get it all incorporated. And then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of mayo to this. Mix this again really, really well. It's going to make a great sauce. When the xanthan gum comes together, it's going to make it a nice, wonderful, creamy mixture. You're going to put that in the fridge for about an hour, make sure it's covered, and then it's going to be ready to make. If you don't have the xanthan gum, you can leave it out. It'll just be a little bit thinner, or you can add just a slight bit more mayo if you want to. But let's get on with the chicken here. Now, they used a frozen chicken patty, so we are using a frozen chicken patty. You don't have to thaw this before you cook it. This is the Tyson brand. Foster Farms makes one as well. This is the larger one by 3 grams, so, basically it's the same if you can find one or the other. We're going to cook this in some hot oil at 350 degrees, 175 Celsius for about 8 minutes until these are good and golden and crispy. This is a chicken patty. It's not a chicken breast. This is ground chicken made into a patty and then breaded. You can use the other, but it's going to taste different than the original Chicken Supreme did. Remember, this is the 1980s. It was a simpler time. But yeah, let's just pull these off, let them drain for a second, and let's make a Chicken Supreme. Okay, so we've got everything cooked. I put the cheese on top of the chicken patty so that it will start melting in. And we've got our buns here nicely toasted. These are our whole wheat buns. And now we're just going to put our onion mayo on. This goes on the top only. None of this goes on the bottom, which is weird, but it's the way it is. It's the way they do stuff. So, good luck finding Monterey cheese slices. I had to slice these myself. They are, I'll put that one on. They're a little thicker than, because it's tough to, my deli slicer doesn't work at the moment, so that's fun. All right, I have not a spatula. That is going on here. That thing is ridiculously small. I'm going to have to do this again where I make my own chicken patties, aren't I? Yes, I am. I think I am, because that is not... Shrinkflation had hit since the 1980s, and that no longer fits. Okay. Shrinkflation, folks. There you go. We got some lettuce going on here. Use any lettuce you like. I think in the original commercials they had like green leaf or something like that. Iceberg works, whatever you have. And if you have like a real large tomato, use that. I did not. So I have a small piece of tomato there. We've got our onion mayo on here on top. And boom, the Chicken Supreme. You're welcome. There you go. That basically is sort of like it, except I don't know if you can actually find any chicken to see in there. Yeah, it's a little tough to find. I'll be honest with you. So, I may have to find different chicken patties or just make my own, which isn't that hard. And maybe if we see how this one turns out. Let's taste it and find out, right? We got to find out. See if this even remotely good. If this is like delicious, hey, I'm all over it. But let's see what the inside of this thing looks like. Now, I don't know. Oh, she's steaming. Yeah, she's cooked. Hopefully I find the commercial, and I'll put it here right now where they show the inside when they cut into it. That's what it looked like. That is exactly what it looked like. Now, I haven't eaten one of these since about 1985 or 6 or something like that. Holy crap. If you want to win the chicken sandwich wars, bring back the chicken supreme, because that right there, they knew what they were doing. I wish the chicken patty was a little bit bigger, but that is, that is the flavor. Oh, that is a time machine going back to, I was a kid eating those, loving those. Oh my God. Oh, that one got me a little bit. Oh, and she fell over because it's nap time for it too. Okay, now you know how to make this thing, and hopefully you go and make one, or 3 or 4 or 5, because you're going to be able to eat a lot of them. That chicken's really small. I've said that a few times, but it's noteworthy. So if you can find the bigger patties, I think there's someone else that makes patties. I will keep searching and finding. But until then, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. And if you want to like and subscribe to this video here, like it down in the thing if this was entertaining at all or helpful or anything. Or if you just like, AC/DC, just hit that like button down there. If not, I understand. And maybe I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully I do. Until then, have a good one. Thanks. Bye.
For years, you've known us for our clown. But now you're going to know Jack in the Box restaurants for something more important, our food. Introducing our big new Chicken Supreme sandwich. Juicy, all white meat chicken, 2 kinds of cheese on a toasted whole wheat bun. It's only a Jack in the Box. One taste of our new Chicken Supreme and you'll know.
The food is better at the box.